Let's take a look at number 9. It says identify the graph and solution of the inequality. X plus 2 is less than 2. This one's pretty easy, linear inequality, but let's refresh our memory on the steps. So solving a linear inequality. That's interesting. How did I do a box? Must have chose... I don't know how I did that. Okay. Okay, let me start over. Of course, now I won't be able to get the box off there. What in the world did I do? Okay, I'll choose no border. Has to be a border, I'm assuming. No, solving linear inequalities. Okay, my note up at top. And here I show my complete ignorance of Word. I thought there was like a clear option somewhere here. Okay, let me do a new here. Sorry about that. Solving 10 minutes fixing my font. Solving linear inequalities. We have our note up at top. At any step, combine like terms and combine numbers. Step 1, get rid of parentheses. We do this via the distributive property. Step 2, get rid of fractions. Multiply everything by the LCM of all the denominators. Step 3, get everything with an X on one side, numbers on the other side. Step 4, divide both sides by the number in front of the X. Then we have a note down here. It says if you multiply or divide both sides by a negative number, flip the inequality symbol. So let's go through these steps to solve this problem. The idea on this, even though this is a relatively simple problem, is not that you sit there and memorize this form, but you actually refresh your memory on the steps. A lot of people get to memorizing the form, and that's not how you study for the final. Okay, first step, get rid of parentheses. Don't have any. Second step, get rid of fractions. Don't have any. Step 3, get everything with an X on one side, numbers on the other side. So I'm going to take this 2 and move it to the right side. You take anything across the inequality symbol, the sign changes, so that 2 becomes a negative 2. At any step, combine together numbers. 2 minus 2 gives me 0. Now to graph this. X is less than 0. I'll put a 0 here, and less than I'm shading to the left. And since it's actually a less than, that means it doesn't include a 0, so that's why we put a parentheses here. If this had been less than or equal to, it would be a bracket. So let's look at our answers here. What do we got? X is less than 0. Looks like C. What are they all? C? 9C. Yeah. Seems like there's a lot of C's here. And we're done with that problem.